Hello, everyone of the sign of Virgo. I am here with your message for August 2025. So let's begin with your message. The first thing that we're going to talk about is August 9th, which will be the full moon in the sign of Aquarius. That full moon is very significant just because it has a conjunction that hasn't happened in 36 years. That's Mars in Neptune and Saturn. The last time it happened was in 1989 when the Berlin Wall came down. So we have this energy of authenticity, of this desire to really project into the world the person that we are, a lot of creativity, a lot of expansion with this moon, but we also have the desire to break down the BS that's all around us. And this can be something that we might see in the world. Well, I know we will see it in the world, but we will also see it internally where we start breaking down BS belief systems that might be within us and BS people that might be holding us back, Virgo. So that being said, if you're interested in rituals during this time, it would be good for you to do anything that is like a road opener, a cord cutting, a blockbuster, or something that has to do with clarity and insight and vision. Okay, so how does this affect you, my Virgos? Let's find out. This is interesting. When I saw this is needle and thread. I thought about that story in the Bible that says, first a camel will fit through the eye of a needle before a rich man hits heaven, or something like that. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, I was kind of right. This is my Cliff Note versions, but this is what it is. It's actually Luke 18:25. It says, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. I'm literally feeling that as soon as I saw this. And it says here, a sincere wish being granted. And then I see this one that says jug, lighthearted, carefree. Then we have a dog far away, a distant friend is thinking about you. And then we have this fan, romance, celebration, and party. Then I saw bread. This says a period of prosperity and abundance. And butterfly, a change for the better. It's interesting because like I felt that reading of the Bible when I saw that, and it's usually like a pretty heavy message, right? But with lighthearted, carefree, a distant friend, and thinking about you, celebrating prosperity, abundance, all that positive stuff, it might be that you might be the one that can fit through the eye of that needle, right? So let's find out more about this. Okay, this is good because the first thing we see is in the Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't like the Knight of Cups. I know a lot of people say, oh, romantic, whatever. I don't care. My Knight of Cups, every single time I see it, the only thing I think of is those people that are looking for the next best thing. You know, those Don Juans of the world, that they will trick you, they will smile at you, they will offer you whatever you want because you have something they need. And once they got what they needed, they move on. That's the energy that is no longer being accepted in your life. That's the eye of the needle. You can see these people from a mile away and you're like, yeah, no, you're not coming in this world with me. Ace of Cups. There's a growth in your intuition. Ace of Cups, not Ace of Cups, sorry. It's Queen of Cups, but I did say Ace of Cups. And I do feel like that's a growth, an expansion of your energy. It overflows, but it's the Queen of Cups. It's a growth of your intuition, and Two of Cups. And also some kind of connection that wants to come towards you. Tell me about this connection. And you're blocking it. 9 of Wands. So see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm feeling people coming with false love. You grew emotionally, and you can see with your third eye very quickly. And then when people come with this false love situation and trying to make connections, you're like, no, we're not doing this. Yeah, Six of Swords. And I feel like these people are people from the past that are still thinking about you. So maybe this distant friend from far away can be a person that used to be your friend, or somebody you used to talk to, or something that you used to engage with, that they're thinking about you. They want to text you, or they might text you, or whatever. And you're like, I ain't got time for this. Okay? Mm-hmm. Four of Swords. Sorry. Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse is literally like, I'm not creating a foundation with you. I don't want to do this energy with you. This is a big fat fucking no. You're in this energy of, I'm doing better. I'm moving into calmer water. Six of Swords. Everything is amazing. My name is no. I don't want you. I don't want your stuff. Here we have the Princess of um of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, all of a sudden I can't talk. I don't know why I can't talk. Okay, but I just can't. All of a sudden I'm getting like retarded, like blah, 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 blah. I can't say the words I want to say. And though I see it and my brain is saying it, my mouth doesn't want to express it. It's really weird. Hold on. The only other time I saw this energy was in Leo Spanish reading. Um, I feel like you don't owe this person anything anymore. So you've paid more than you needed to. You don't owe them anything. Everything is squared up with this person. Honestly, it's kind of like no. And I don't know if it's a specific person or a kind of person, like a type of person, a person of a certain frequency. Yeah, you ended the cycle of living through like I heard derrota, which means living through like losing battles, right? Um, and in the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance card. You're in this energy of the Temperance angel where you're like, you balanced yourself out and you've ended the cycle. And now you judge things correctly because you have the power. And you've stepped into this energy of the Empress. Shut the freaking front door and know these people come towards you. Here's the Ace of Cups. Your cup is full and you're moving on with your full cup. You want nothing to do with these people. It's kind of like, I think it's a type of person. Not, I mean, maybe when I'm talking about it, you think of one person, but in that Bible passage I just finished saying, it's rich people, right? It says a rich man. It says it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of needle than a rich man. And a rich man are people that are focused on material wealth, right? People of this world, right? And I feel like you're just kind of over it. We're not playing this game where we're like fighting battles and we're trying to figure out how to move forward and blah, blah, blah. Nah. That was my old life. In my new life, I like to sit in my peace and serenity and all the good things that are coming into my life. And you can think about me over there. You can move just a little bit more. That's good. Right there. No. So congratulations, you're just kind of like both. I done told you it was a coming down of a wall, right? And I think it was the wall that you had to perceive that these people have any iota or possibility of changing whatsoever. They don't want to. They're not going to. They're just looking for a patsy that they can hang their hat on, right? Nah, then that's not you. So next, the new moon in the sign of Virgo. That's your sign. And then also the sun enters Virgo, which is initiating this age of Virgo, which starts the following day, right? So this is all this energy of productivity, of organization, of focusing on your life, not on everybody else's life, not on everybody else's problems, on your stuff, how you can organize yourselves, how you can get this. Your executive function skills are like on point and you're kind of moving forward. So this is all about you, this moon, all right? Good manifestation moon, just to let you know. And how is it going to affect you, my Virgos? It's all about you in this moon, let me tell you. Sun and the moon is with you. That's literally like eclipse energy. So I got like a whole pack and I am going to take them. So we have the apocalypse. We start off with the apocalypse. Then we have the energy of the venom. Then we have the energy of the lovers. Literally, apocalypse, venom and lovers, literally ending your cycles of having to deal with toxic relationships. Boom. Confirmation of the first one. Second, Kairos, which is divine timing. The Queen, which is the activation of your sacral space, and Kundalini activations. And then the underworld. And I like that because I feel like what is rising in you now is your dark feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine. This is not necessarily talking to a female, but it's the rise of your dark feminine energy. This energy of, you know what? I'm not here to carry, to subjugate, or to whatever anybody else. I'm here to do me and to work on me and to grow in me. And when I meet people that I can potentially help and expand and grow and whatever, I will give them a pack of seeds. Here you go. Of information, of numbers, of people they can go to, of resources that I used, of whatever, and tell them, this is how I did it. I used this book. I thought it was really good. I went to this website. I went to this webinar. I did this other thing. Hey, I went to this other group of people that helped me out over here, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Not, I'll take you there. Not, let's go together. No. This is the information. Because if a person really wants to change, they can do it. They don't need a second person. Oh, take me. It's because I feel nervous. Then you're not ready. Okay? So give me more information on this. Here's the toxic lover. I done told you, look at the Prince of, the Knight of Cups. Do you see there's a shark underneath there? Here he is giving you the cup of love, but his emotions are hidden, and he's actually a shark. And here you are kind of looking at these people, and you're kind of gauging them with the Six of Pentacles. You're balancing this now. Eight of Wands in reverse. You're not going to get lost in all the mess that they're trying to bring you. You're not going to get lost in everything that they try to say and all the actions that they take to come towards you. You're not stepping into that storm anymore. Nine of Swords, and they're sad about it, and that sounds like a them problem because it's not yours. That's all I'm going to say about that. Empress in reverse, because the reality is that the more that you expose yourself to these people, the more you were giving of your divine feminine energy, and the more you were depleted. Here is the Five of Pentacles. You were broke. You were spiritually broke. You were energetically broke. You were financially broke because these people were taking so much. And here with the Hierophant, you've come into an understanding, a knowledge, wisdom that has brought that into balance with you, where you realize how much these toxic relationships are taking from you. You thinking that you're helping. You're not helping anyone if you're not first filling your own cup and helping yourself. And so I feel like, and here's the Ace of Cups. That's crazy because I said fill your own cup, and here it is. And that's the wisdom that you received from these experiences. They sucked. They sucked so bad. But they also helped you figure out, why am I wasting my time, energy, effort, love, experience, money, resources for fools that don't want to do things for themselves? I'm over it. So welcome my villain era, and you'll see how ugly I can get. That's what this feels like to me. Okay? Last thing is August 25th through September 19th. That is Venus entering Leo. That connection of Venus entering Leo is one where you start revealing more of yourself. You're actually calling back to yourself a version of yourself you have lost due to everyone else taking from you, right? Wow. And then we have the Avenger. Desires to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. That's important, oneself, okay? So I'm loving this because then you become like a superhero. One of the cards fell on the floor. Hold on, let me grab it. And then we have the card of Visionary. It says capacity to envision what it is not yet conceived to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regards for personal gain. And so I feel like you're gonna gain a superpower that you think you have that you have forgotten that you had, right? And the superpower is to see things that other people can't see. I think it's to see the shadow aspect of people, to see the unseen of people. And because you can see people really well, first you can avoid things for yourself, because it says oneself. Um, you can avoid scrub. I'm hearing that song. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Literally is seeing spiritual vampires, people that are venomous, people that smile in your face and inside of themselves are really corrupt and ugly. Because you regained your eyes to see. Okay. This is awesome energy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But let me see how that's gonna go. How's this one? Shut up. Look at this. Moon and the Nine of Swords. I like this Nine of Swords because they're fighting the demons. So it's kind of like there was things that were hidden that you couldn't see that now you can fight because now you can see them. I done told you that's the vision stuff. And this is the eight of wands. And I like this because it has the archer, right? And this is like Psalm 69 in the end that it says, and God will light its flaming arrows and set it against my enemies. Then you know that when you send, I want to say like if you block a person, if you say no, if you actively like energetically send a block or a return to sender, you are sending it 1,000% to the right person, because you can smell it from a million miles away, because you got your eyes back so you can see. Yep. Queen of Cups. You got your gifts back. It's some kind of gift that was taken or stolen or blocked. I heard stolen from your sacral space. And this activates a passion in your life with the Knight of Pentacles that makes you be able to like use your fire for the greatest good of others, but also the greatest good of yourself. So very, very amazing months for you where you awaken, I want to say, your dark feminine energy, and you need it. So congratulations for that. We'll see you next time.